Well, movie theaters were closed during a large part of the pandemic, and it has been a very tough time to be in that business. But now there is a push to not only support local theaters, but also films made here in Western New York. So joining us tonight is actor and director William Fichtner. He's a man who grew up in Cheektowaga. We welcome you, William. It's great to see you. Why are you involved in this effort?
Well, I'll tell you, Jack, it's nice to see you, too. You know, last year when my film Cold Brook was released, one of the theaters around the country was the Aurora Theater in East Aurora. And it was fantastic and really a dream come true for me to have a film play, my film play there, especially shooting it in Buffalo. And now that Lynn Kinsella and the good folks at the theater there are getting an opportunity to reopen in a very limited capacity safely, Lynn reached out to me and said, what do you think about showing the film there again? And I said, I would love nothing more.
Yeah.
So
I understand.
I'm doing everything I can to support, you know, not only her theater, but other ones around the area.
That's right. And we want to let people know it's not just your film playing there at the Aurora, but also at the North Park, The True Adventures of Wolf Boy. They'll be showing that for the next couple of weekends there as well. William, why is this effort so close to your heart? This is your hometown area. I sense that you're seeing that this area is in need.
You know, yes. Listen, let me put it this way. I don't have the Los Angeles Times, even though I live in LA on my computer. I wake up when I read the Buffalo news. My hometown is super important to me, and I love Western New York, and anything that I can do to help support, you know, for everybody to get back on their feet. And right now, it's the theater scene. And you mentioned the North Park Theater, and they have a couple of films, and those films were actually shot in Buffalo as well. So I love the fact that some of these theaters that are getting a chance to reemerge are doing so with homegrown films.
Yeah, I want to ask you about that, about filming in your hometown. Probably some kind of a dream for you your whole life, thinking about coming back and doing something like that. Did it turn out to be harder or easier than you thought it was going to be?
Well, I can tell you this much. I don't think I could have made my film if I didn't make it in my hometown. I mean, yes, of course I could have made it. But, you know, we are the city of good neighbors, and the help and support that the Niagara Film Commission gave me and the city of Buffalo and the mayor, Byron Brown, you know, invaluable. And you're right. A dream come true is an understatement. It was amazing, not only to be there, but as I said, last November, it takes a long time to put a film together and then to get the opportunity to open it back home for the people, so many people that worked on it and supported us, and to be back in Western New York. It doesn't get any better than that.
Oh, that is so nice. You know that they are building a couple of large studios here for filmmaking that should be open in the next couple of years. Does that really provide the opportunity for Buffalo to be on the map for filmmakers, you think?
Oh, in a really big way, Jackie. And I'll tell you, because when studios or anyone is out there looking for potential places to shoot a film, we have the tax incentive in New York, and it's huge to draw people in, as Buffalo has seen in the last couple of years. But you know what? When you add the element of these studios, this is top level, you know, equipment and facilities that are necessary for people to make that decision. You know, are we going to shoot here? If you're going to make a choice between Buffalo and some other place, and some other place has studio facilities, it's a big card. Well, Buffalo is filling that card out right now by having people that are coming to town and committing to building these studios. It's a big piece of the puzzle, believe me.
All right, that is great. I do want to ask you, of course, you have a role on a CBS sitcom, Mom, that continues. Do you have any other projects in the hopper that we should know about?
Well, I do work on Mom, and I've been working on a script since I finished Cold Brook with a friend of mine, and it is something that I hope someday, I hope to shoot it in Western New York, because it's a story that actually took place in Western New York.
Well, then you've got to film it here.
I only want to shoot in Buffalo. That's it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, before I let you go, I want to tell you one thing. I've never had the opportunity to meet you, but for years and years, I've wanted to tell you that probably 25 years ago, I ran into your mother, God bless her, at the grocery store. And she introduced herself to me. We chatted for a long time. And I'm telling you, you could not find a mother more proud of her son than she was. She couldn't talk about anything but you and what you were doing. She was so very proud of you.
Wow.
I wanted you to know that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well,
I appreciate that.
you have a lot of ties here in Western New York. One more appeal for folks to watch your movie, Coldbrook, and also The True Adventures of Wolf Boy this weekend.
This weekend, come on out, folks. Support. This is what we do in Buffalo. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time, William. And you'll find all the information you need about buying tickets for these shows on our website, WIVB.com. Thank you so much. And straight ahead tonight, Chief Meteorologist Todd Santos is looking ahead to the weekend and when will be our next chance at snow in his 7-day outlook.